Peace, 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 peace. I hope that y'all have a wonderful class and a good lesson. I also hope that the fact that you got a good understanding on racism, religion of white supremacy. I really hope you did. Just don't sit here and watch the video. They got 4 series of Hidden Colors, and I try to do the best I can by showing you different clips. But as I said before, just don't sit here and watch the video. What needs to be done, you need to do is do your research. You do your research and cross-reference. Because cross-reference will give you a better understanding and also to give you proper information. You understand? I always tell you that all the time. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? To understand the way the world works. Just because you're thinking, oh, well, I live in my neighborhood, I don't see such things like that. You do. You just ignore it. You do. You see how the police officers, not all, okay, once again, we got to be clear about that. But you do have police officers, and just like in the video, when I believe it was Phil Valentine, when he stated about how people can come to America that's not American, but because they color their skin gives them protection of the reflection. Basically, I could cut my beard down, shave up, put on a different clothing, and guess what? I'm white. Right? Not only just that, you had these different laws that they say, I'm an immigrant. Immigrant is these laws to use so black people can sit there and say, oh, they're not black. You believe blacks used to sit up there and say, I'm not black, I'm not black, I'm not black. You got black people now we ignore who don't want to say they're black. Especially when it depends on what situation that they have to deal with. You understand? It all depends on what situation they have to deal with. You got a lot of black people who literally sit up there and go, they're not black. You know why? They sit up there and they don't say anything about nothing. They just is guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty on suspicion that you're trying to pretend that, oh, I have nothing to do with none of this black situation. You're guilty. And a lot of these black people will hang you. They literally will hang you with words and try to play you like you're a buffoon. Literally. I see it all the time. It doesn't matter. You can tell these black people, they'll stand off from you. They'll stay away from you because they don't want to be part of that. Okay? They don't want to be recognized as, oh, is he or she pro-black? This is what they do. It's not about being pro-black. It's all about identifying who you are. It's all about identifying your heritage, your culture, identity, and knowing who you are and being proud of who you are. And a lot of people pretend. They'll sit there and pretend, oh, we'll throw these little masquerade African little culture little things and so they can feel good. But they're not going to sit up there and wear none of the clothing. They're not going to sit there and be part of none of these things. And you got to be careful of some of those people, how can I say? They participate in these activities, but they will not show themselves in the open, if you will. In closed doors, oh yeah, I'm African. I'm all into that. I'm into all that stuff. But in the open, they ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna show their true identity. Like, you know, like if you ever talk to an Irish man, Irish guy's gonna tell you, I'm Irish. I like to do this is what I do. Jewish people, you know how they get down. I'm Jewish. You know they Jews. I don't care if they're authentic Jews. I don't care if they synthetic Jews. The Jews who wear, I don't care. The Jews who wear plain clothes, they don't let you know who they are. We all know how Latin people are. They gonna let you know they from Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Ecuadorian, Spain, Mexico. They letting you know where they come from. You can tell the way they speak, some of their dialogues. Come on. But why is it a problem for melanated people to sit there and go, I'm proud to be melanated. I'm proud to be African. I'm proud to be Ethiopian. I'm proud to be indigenous people here. That was here first. Why we have to always play the back down play? Why we gotta play be quiet? Why? Why do we always have to seem to play this role? I just haven't figured that out. And it's that so many of our people always want us to be quiet. You don't really want to be displaying that attitude. You really don't want to display too much of that Africanism. Why is that a problem? Why? When every other nation that live in America have a parade on 5th fucking Avenue, okay? Come on now. On 5th Avenue, do African people or any descent of African people have a parade on 5th Avenue? No. They have what you call in Brooklyn, East New York, West Indian Parade. That means all the West Indian islands supposed to get together, and it's magnificent too. And that's when they throw the parade. But why is that on 5th Avenue? Huh? Think about it, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Some of y'all need to just, you know what? I'm going to keep on putting it out there. I'm a messenger. You know, and this is for those who are, and I want you to hear me clearly. If any one of you sitting up there really watching and you're really trying to pinpoint me, you're trying to see what type of man I am, you ain't looking hard enough. Because I begin to realize you racist to yourself. You ignorant to yourself. You tolerate ignorant to try to point the finger at someone else that worship the oldest tradition on the planet, spirituality. You can call it religion if you choose to, but I'm not bound by religion. I'm only bound by the Creator, and the Creator don't want me to be bound. The Creator wants me to live abundant life. That's what the Creator wants. Some of you truly don't understand the significance of living on this planet. You are 3 rocks from the sun that gives us life. We are the descendant of the melanin race here in the northern, southern of America. We helped build this country. By God, our ancestors were already here that navigated the system. Do your research. You better know who you are. You better know where your heart really leads. Because all the money in the world ain't going to save you. When you got to cross over into the next realm of life. Look at the abuse that took place. Look at the abuse they have put on our descendant, and now playing a mental abuse game. A mental abuse game that you're trying to do on to others that you don't like doing to you. Now white folks are sitting back, they just exerting all this energy and all this attitude and all this flourishment between the divisions of our own people. I feel sorry for some of you. I feel sorry for you. Not the way you think. I feel sorry for some of you because see, some of y'all, you got a problem inside yourself. And the thing about it is this. You ain't never gonna change. Maybe it's too goddamn late. But I tell you this. We're slowly but surely waking up. We're slowly but surely learning to love ourselves. We're learning to love ourselves. We're learning to love ourselves before we love others. And we're learning to be able to speak wisdom and have a substitute of knowledge and understanding of the system of things. Are we coming back from the sleep? We're coming back from that deep sleep. Because with these phones that you possessed is your encyclopedia, your dictionary, your history channel. And you cannot escape because information on the internet is all out there. You don't even need to go to a library no more because it's all out right here in the palm of our hands. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am Chocolate AMUN-RA. And I had class. Today was beautiful. And I hope y'all got a good understanding. All these holidays that come and go, and you spend your money for what? Who are you trying to impress? But one thing I can tell you is this. You are not helping your peoples. What you doing is you continue teaching your children the same lies, the same foolish lies that was passed on to you. And you have the power to change this. Literally. And if you choose not to, it's because you don't want to. I am Chocolate AMUN-RA. And this is the message. Make that change. Stop living. Stop living in the hidden racism, a hidden religion, white supremacy that is smacked in your face. Deuces.